Does that make sense? So this like the brew that you just saw built from essentially scratch. The only thing is I kind of remembered that it was a Mrs. Mastery End of the Infinite deck, and had intuition, and I fell in love with it at first sight. The rest of it we just threw together from just ideas in the chat and my ideas. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know and I'll set that up. I'll set up the websites necessary to do that, and you can submit those, and then maybe on Tuesdays or Thursdays, like we'll have a day of the week, unless like if I'm in the middle of a game and somebody submits one, I'll be like, okay, well we can't do it right now, but like maybe once I get out of this game kind of thing, I'll brew you a deck, or we'll brew a deck together, but it's for you, not for me, not for the channel. It's your own custom deck. I'll build it, and of course build it live with you in your own kind of one-on-one with me brewing session. Would you guys be interested in that? And and the next question is, what would be? We do need $13 to finish this deck, true. But would you guys be interested in that? Is that something you guys would be interested in? I know that most of the brewing on this channel thus far has been concentric to myself, has been not necessarily selfish, but like we brew decks together, but I'm the one that gets to play them. What if in the future, I brew a deck for you, and then you get to play it at your local hobby store or local tournament or Magic Online? I'd have to have specific time set aside. It might be disruptive. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and that's what I'm trying to figure out with how Melissa does her commissions. I'm going to talk to Melissa how she does it, because she does that. Like basically every single card Drew to Drew that you see Melissa do on stream, Cake Taro, has been commissioned through her channel. So basically, people send in orders, but she doesn't brew it immediately. And she doesn't even necessarily do the card with the person there. So that's kind of where my product or whatever. Again, I said it is kind of a sales pitch, unfortunately, but I think here's the unfortunate reality, and this is what I'm realizing, because I'm putting more and more and more time into this and less time into some of the other things that I was doing that were making money. For example, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I was making money as a musician, playing music. I made $150. Excuse me, $140. It's been a while. I made $140 playing drums at a Virginia Beach beer fest. I haven't really taken any musical jobs recently because I've been spending all my time in school and streaming. So I think the unfortunate reality, what I'm realizing about this show, now that I'm doing it 7 days a week basically, or at least 5, weekends I can kind of do what I want. I think the unfortunate reality is there has to be something, the stream has to make something. Unfortunately. Dustbeard says, honestly, that's why I watch this stream, and I really like the cloud. Advances things very quickly. $5 is nothing. I think your time is worth a little more than $5. I don't know what the right price is. I don't know what the right prices are. But, yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in the idea, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Are there any other spicy burning wish targets we can think of? So thus far, let's split the sideboard and analyze the sideboard and figure out what are the tutor targets. So what are the burning wish targets? Enter, deep analysis, chain, pyroclasm, slice serve similar roles, but they're different. Slice and dice is better against young pyromancer decks and elves potentially. Well, pyroclasm might still be better against elves, but they do different things. They're different board states that they're good for. They're both sorceries. Excuse me, chain is an instant. Excuse me, chain is not a good example. You know what this needs to be? It needs to not be chain. It needs to be, God, what is the name of that spell? I think I have one in paper. I used to use it in Tin Fins. It's Void Snare. It actually should be Void Snare because it's sorcery. Burning Wish Pulverize. Pulverize is really expensive. Dustbrute says $10 seems well worth it for a couple of hours of going really deep on an idea. Yeah, I mean, like maybe I was shooting too low. I don't know. I don't know how much like my time is worth. Like how much, and that's a hard question to answer in life, isn't it? Like why do we have to? Not to go off on a different subject for a minute here, but I feel like that's like true in life as well. Like how much is your time worth? You know, are people really paid their worth? I don't know what that would be worth, a brew session one-on-one between you and me. I'm moving all the stuff that's not wishable, by the way. This is wishable. This is wishable. This is wishable. This will be wished for a lot. Basically, the extra combo pieces should be wished for quite frequently. The Power Blasts don't count either. So this is our board. So we have stuff to break through permission. That's the Overmaster. We have stuff to answer artifacts. That's the Meltdown. Something to answer any type of permanent. Stuff to answer specifically creatures and specific types of creatures. Very small creatures, somewhat bigger creatures. Extra combo pieces and a draw spell. I feel like a couple hours isn't necessary. We can do it in less. Chroma says, I think you just need someone, an affiliate that you collaborate with, follow you streaming at night or something, do it on their stream. I'm looking at it from the opposite side of the spectrum. I'd gladly give you $10 to work on a deck of mine for a couple of hours. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much it's worth, Das Brute. That's the thing. I don't know how much it'd be worth. I actually made some good money playing Cajon earlier today. I didn't think I was going to make a cent. I didn't think I was going to make any money. I was just doing it because I'm passionate about playing drums and Cajon and singing backup vocals. I didn't expect to make $1. Einstein says never work for free. Rosen says I'll give you $10 to teach you how to play tin fins. Sure. You want to start tonight? What's your deck look like? How's it different from mine? And then, yeah. I'd be down for that, Rosen. Maybe like an hour or two. Set it up as a minimum of 5. Streamers rely on the generosity of others. That's true. That's very true. I like the way you put that, the generosity of others. Yeah, that's very true. Maybe we don't need the DAC. We can cut DAC. And stick with Jace's. I mean, I like DAC Faden. I like the Moons. Let's keep the Moons and the Jace. I don't know, Labman as a sideboard, as an alternative win condition seems good. I remember my buddy telling me about the deck and he said its sideboard plan was Labman. So one more card needs to be cut. You could main deck the Power Blast. I mean, Overmaster technically could maybe even be main deckable. It's a cantrip. Power Blast is potentially main deckable. Overmaster potentially main deckable. Best idea would set up a Patreon. Patreon limit the monthly stock of brew for me. Do nothing but brew magic decks, oddballs, etc. But I'll gladly pay $10 on a regular basis to get you to play, edit, improve, publicize my decks. Deal. Yeah, I mean, like again, like this is something I need to flesh out. I haven't really fleshed out the idea. That's why we're talking about it. But it could be another way for the stream to just, and if the stream, and not that I hate to say it this way, but I think the unfortunate reality is the stream has to make something. Otherwise, I can't put as much time into it as I have been or want to. That's kind of the sad reality I'm realizing. Not just today. I've been thinking about it for a while now. I think that's the sad reality of, like, if I was still, I don't know, in high school or middle school, it could be different. But now that I'm getting older, it's like I can't do as much. Although I still really like doing charity streams. Like, I'm so torn. You guys know I'm torn. You know I just love doing this. Like, that's why I'd rather not even talk about it. But it's like, at the same time, it's like I physically, I don't know if I just feasibly can continue to put as much time in the project as I do without giving the stream other ways to generate something. If a person's basic idea is good, 10 is fine. If the idea isn't good, it stink to feel obligated to spend tons of time. Oh, we're already dropping viewers right now, Zephlich, because I don't have enough money to finish the deck that I'm trying to play. Yeah, I mean, like, we're already dropping viewers right now because I can't. I'm what, $13 away from the deck just because we're theory crafting. I mean, I'm already dropping viewers, you know. You shouldn't struggle. If you put time into it, you should be at least able to afford your own time. Life costs time. Life costs time. Oh yeah, that's the sad reality of humanity, isn't it? Being mortal. Yeah. That got really depressing. I apologize. I did not mean for it to go that way. I didn't mean it. No. I didn't mean it. You know what? I don't think we need the looting, do we? Necessarily. And let me tell you why. Because Conflagrate just discards itself. Let's get away from the looting. And let's run something more quality like a second Flusterstorm. Something really nice. Or one of the sideboard cards main like the Overmaster. At least that cantrips. Like, am I really going to want to wish for Overmaster? I guess. But couldn't I just wish for a second mastery and just jam the first one and it gets countered? And then we just do the second one? Whoa, Rosen donates $15. Okay, here's the rest for your deck. Teach me how to play Tin Fin sometime. I love the idea of brewing for people. The stream is unique, and that's why I'd rather be modding here than anywhere else. Rosen! Trick says the Snapcaster seems meh. It might be. Oh, Rosen, here's your dance.
Shut up and take my money.
I didn't realize this brew was going to be so expensive, but thank you so much for the support, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I don't know what the heck that was. Like, what is this dance? What am I doing? I should like stand up and do like the windmill or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the Snapcaster could go. I like Snapcaster and Intuition decks though, but yeah, you could cut the Snapcaster. Any more space to dance? Okay, so let's, okay, so we need 20 tickets for these. I need 8 tickets for these. So let's do the math there. So basically I need to get, well, Rosen just gave me 15, and we already had 15. So let's get 30 tickets. That'll be more than enough for the deck. But that's all the money that just got donated just now for the deck. Sorry, it's easier when I do a donation goal. I don't have to like math it and remember. So let's go to the store. And get 30 tickets. Thank you so much. What's cool is that it goes instantly to the PayPal that I've set up for the stream. So if we need something fast, so 30 tickets, check out. And then we got to buy the tickets. If the Overmaster is meant to be Singleton, then it seems better as a wish target, says Twitch. You're probably right. Okay, good call. Okay, that's reasonable. Dasper, think of it like this. People spend more than $120 a month on cable. Some people get far more entertainment on something interactive. That's true. That's true. Das Brut is true. Hang on. I think that's my password. Jeez. Okay, we got 30 tickets coming. Yeah, I mean, actually this deck is really cool. My buddy was telling me about him. He played against a Mizzix combo. So what's kind of cool is I didn't look up Alyssa, right? We couldn't find it. Not that I was trying to brew this from scratch. I think it's kind of cool that it ended up being from scratch, just from your ideas and my ideas tonight. So yeah, I mean, the Conflagrate's the main deck kill. The sideboard after post board is the lab man. Nice, 30 tickets. Thank you so much, Rose, and everybody else that donated. So that's going to get us the